Hello, everyone, and welcome to a very special edition of our practice round. We are here in, of all places, Emporia, Kansas.
Again.
We're here for the big one, folks.
Biggest of the big. World Championships.
The biggest of the big, for sure. This is the event that some people would say all other events don't really matter. This is the only one that really defines your season.
I agree.
On top of the fact that we have a very special event here at Worlds, we also want to bring a reminder to you guys that we have something that we've never done before coming up this next Sunday here in Emporia, live day after commentary. This is going to be brought to you around the world. You can stream this from home. If you want to watch the World Championships in a post-produced fashion before the rest of the world gets to see it, join us for our live streaming. Or if you can be here in Emporia, obviously do that. We're going to have so many cool things. We've got a DJ set from Starframe, the people that make our music, our little catchy jingles. We're going to have special guests, signings.
Very fake James Bond.
Very fake. Not Randy Moss. And we're going to have so many cool things going on. So be sure to check that out because it's going to be something that we've never done before. We might not ever do it again. And it's going to be something that you should definitely check out.
And one more special announcement.
Yeah.
Our guest.
Oh, absolutely. This guy right here, folks, we have to do it big this week. We have got none other than Eagle Win McMahon. I almost just made up a nickname for you, but I knew that your middle name is the best middle name ever. Winning is what you do. You've played 7 tournaments this year. 2 of them were all-star events. One of them was a dropout. And then you've got a major win and then another win.
And a C-tier win in Wyoming.
You know that with your 7 tournaments, including the 2 that didn't even pay out, you have won more money than Paul and I combined this season.
And last, probably.
We've played a total of 32. We've played a total of 32 tournaments. He's played a total of 5.
I love it.
Why are we announcing that?
Because this guy's amazing.
And I feel like it's super special because he's not at all the tournaments, we don't get to see a lot of the coverage.
Yeah.
And we get him today.
We do. And Eagle, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me. I'm looking forward to a fun round.
Let's get it.
All right, let's just go straight into it, guys.
Yeah, you can throw, you can dance like that.
Hole 1, 1,224 feet. This is a huge par 5. When the wind is down, it's a very attackable hole. There's out of bounds down the road down the right side, out of bounds down the fairway on the left side. The play is just a big hyzer to keep yourself in bounds. From there is a blind second shot over the hill. There is an out of bounds teeing area that's about 50 to 60 feet short of the basket. That's going to make those bigger players think twice about going for it in 2. OB behind the basket long, but when the wind is down, this is one you certainly want to start off with a birdie.
Go ahead.
Oh, right on. Hey, good luck to you, bud.
Yeah, good luck.
May your Worlds Week be ever so great.
Plentiful.
May it be plentiful and bountiful.
I don't know if I want to go flat.
I know, that's the thing about this one. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that at all.
So many
big skip, too.
Yeah, that was a massive skip.
Yep.
It went 45 feet left.
Those things are skippers, isn't it?
Yeah, we're going easy here for sure in a meter width. Oh. Just get out of the bush over there. Yeah, you're good.
He's got it.
Is
Nice.
it out of the second bush? Yeah, it is. Okay.
Second bush? You gotta worry
You all
about
do Tennessee too?
You can do Tennessee 2. I've never heard it called Tennessee 2 before.
That's not what it's called.
It's what it's called to me.
He's from Colorado. So
Yeah, why is it called Tennessee?
why can't
I
he
was
be a Colorado
introduced when I
couple?
was down in Tennessee.
Maybe because it's
And
a
it
Tennessee
just
two-step?
made the most sense.
Yeah.
You just get 2 off the tee.
Yeah.
And why isn't it called the NC 2 off the tee?
I've never heard of Tennessee too.
Oh, that's an easy way to go 60 past my full shot.
Now throw one straight and with a lot of flex so you can 2 it.
So we can 2 it?
Yeah, well 3 it.
Okay.
Give the people what they want.
Let's not
I'm not a
push him past
I'm
his
not a
limits.
circus act.
Yeah, he's not a circus act. Let's chill with that, please, right off the get-go. Let him play with
Give
his
them what
game.
they want. Yeah, he did it.
Yeah, you can't say you're not a circus act and then throw a shot like that.
He's like, that was only 10%. It's all good.
My gosh, that's the second bush I was talking about, Paul.
Yep.
That
I think he
can't
went
quite
past
reach. All right, are you ready to throw this?
Oh.
Or is that too soon?
I'll throw it.
All right.
Look at this one. Yo,
That thing's sweet.
unbelievable.
That thing is ridiculous.
I almost want
Yeah,
to
I'll
take
laser that. I'll laser
extra just so that he can
That
free it.
thing's a great disc.
Circus act. He could be if he wanted to be.
Josh, stand at that one! It was only 6'10".
Oh, that's it?
That's it.
Third drive of the day is not bad though. A little 610. Those are really good. Like usually a wide rim driver like that doesn't feel good in the hand, but that one has the right proportions.
I need Nate here so that I can hang out with him and walk down the fairway. Yeah, I know. Because they're doing their thing with the bosses and all this stuff. I don't know about that. But I guess Nate wouldn't know about that either. But we could talk about how far they throw together. Yeah, I miss you, Nate. Oh, no.
Now usually like I
the
don't
bush.
like wide rim discs or like 13 speeds.
Yes.
But that doesn't
It doesn't feel like
Might
it.
be able to get
It
there.
doesn't feel
No,
like
there-
it is.
the
I can
the
go highs
proportions
around
on it are
everything.
really nice.
That's why I've been throwing bosses this year, is because the nukes feel big in my hand. They've always felt big in
nukes
my
feel
hand. They
huge.
feel like
These guys just
so wide.
rip it.
Thank you. But those don't.
It's
Those
gonna
just
be
feel.
annoying when
Exactly.
I beat him today. Dinky donking him around.
Jules, can you grab the one that went over left? The one that Cole just threw? Oh, it's just perfect.
Whoa, that was a smoker. Why do they throw it so far? When did they decide that's okay? They built them in like a computer, and then they coded them to be all crazy.
That is, give that bush a haircut.
Numby.
Oh,
Still
the
good,
last
though.
This is
three.
a
That's
toughie
still
with the
middle, it's
right to
fine.
left crosser.
Thank you.
Should I go freaking ninja shot down this way, Kev?
420 to the hole.
Throwing the MD1. It's basically the equivalent to my sidearm right now, this disc.
How much are you trying to bite off here?
Just enough to where I feel like I can throw like a FD3.
Like, what's your preferred? What range would you like to land?
I mean, ideally it's like FD3 or like a overstable approach putter distance.
You want to throw hyzer into the green?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go for it in two.
Go for it in two.
Yep. You were right here. Here, I'll be your mini.
All right.
That's gonna stay up. Stay up.
Get in.
Stay up. Oh, that's not the. Well, you hit. Was that the pole?
No, it was past it.
That was past it. Okay.
I just need a little
That's not
more.
the basket we're going to. That would have been sick anyways, though. But 6'10" off the tee,
It's
he
really
literally
nice.
cut the hole in half. The first half's a lot easier to land than the second half, but that's still pretty dang impressive. Eagles' accolades are insane. I was just looking at it this morning. He has played. Jules, hold on. Let me get my phone. I took screenshots of this because I was just interested in the math. Eagles played 175 open tournaments, and he's made $246,000, 372
It's not looking
20
good for
cents.
us, is it?
for an average of 1407 career average per pro event. I was like, that's got to be first place. And I looked up
We'll
two
try
other
it.
people who you would consider.
Yeah.
And Ricky was a little bit more. I was surprised. Ricky has a 1541 average, and then Macbeth averages 1816.
Oh my gosh.
Over 400 more event than you, but I
think it's
haven't
good.
done the math on the entire.
We got to skip, maybe.
You know, I don't have the numbers in
And we
front
missed
of me.
the
I'm
big
sure
bush.
Statman
I mean,
will
I'm-
look this up in a second, but
Man, we hit the
I think
gap.
you got to have
Dude, you
third
hit it
highest
nicely.
event
Gappers.
average rating of all time. That's my guess.
Statmando, get on it.
And this includes like your 2013 pro days where you were like
Oh, yeah.
missing cash and
My
doing
first-
some good events.
My first 4 or 5 pro events, I missed cash.
Yeah.
So,
I initially did just the number of total tournaments you played.
yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's not fair because you weren't playing for cash yet. So then I
Mm-hmm.
subtracted your AM tournaments.
Wow, this is actually better than I thought. I thought I threw it into the ground. But it's actually like primo.
Yeah, careful, because you can sneak it into that stuff. That'll be.
300
Yeah,
in from
for
here.
sure.
Where's your shot?
I'm right here between these trees.
All right, so the green's OB right before it, or the tee pad.
Yeah.
Wow.
Go in. Oh, perfect.
Little feathery lettuce.
Just under 300 in. There's a lot of good options here.
Think he's gonna botch it?
Try the sidearm.
Yeah.
Same. Yeah, it's
Actually, hits that tree to guide him in there.
A little too high. That might be out of bounds short.
Might be in the bucket.
I think it's perfect.
That's
Oh,
great.
All right, sweet.
He thought he botched it. We were on track with what he was thinking in his head.
The internal self-talk.
Yeah.
Have you ever taken physical notes at a world championships or any tournament before?
Mental notes for sure. I mean, just game plan stuff.
And that's, what about you, Eagle?
Every event.
Like physical, you writing notes down?
Well, on my phone. That's about as physical as we get nowadays.
Yeah, that's, so I was at Walmart yesterday and I bought a 27-cent notepad, bought $1 pen, and I was like, man, I just did something for the first time since 2008 when I won AM Worlds, and since then I have not taken notes. And I've never really had a finish at Worlds that I was really ever pleased
Where
with.
did my shot go?
Now, I think it's good to take some time off the course to go over your intentions for the round and, you know, kind
Out
of
of
get an idea
bounds?
of what you're going to be throwing out there, just so the work's kind of already done for you.
Yeah, I feel like one of the things that I've gotten away from in my pro career as of late is like visualizing how I want to play a hole the whole week leading up to the event. I go out and practice, like Paul said, take mental notes,
Yeah.
but we play so many tournaments so often in such a quick succession that it, like I kind of lose sight of
Kind of blurs together.
what it blurs together.
Oh, get in.
And it's not that I forget what I want to do when I get to the tee, but I'm not focused. I'm not like visualizing. And it's so important to visualize. I think when I take notes, I get into that visualization.
I didn't know that
process.
was there.
Yeah, because like a practice round is great, but like it's what do you do with that information you get from the practice round?
I got a new dog.
Yeah? Ooh, a little freshy guy?
Fresh.
It's just like from
First
the
part
original
of the
batch.
day.
You just didn't use it?
Yep. I got a few of them.
I think one of my favorite things to do is pull out like my favorite destroyer that I haven't used all year. Good putt. Right
Nice.
before a big event, you know? When you feel like you got a fresh dog. Nice.
Nice putt. You thought that was
Oh,
a bad
back to
shot
that.
and you parked it?
I didn't think it was a bad shot. I just thought that it might be a little soft. I didn't know that I felt like I threw it too high to get 300 feet.
Gotcha.
Hole 2, 745 feet, out of bounds all on the left-hand side, wood line all on the right-hand side. Lots of different things you can do, sidearm, backhand, turnovers, whatever. Over to a blind basket. Really cool hole. Tough par 4. Is that boss?
Yeah,
You like sidearming the boss?
I do now.
Is it weird with the big rim? I have a tough time sidearming nukes because
You've got big hands.
I guarantee you feel that rim and you feel your nuke, it's gonna feel shallower. It's not as wide in the hand. I don't know what it is about it because I thought they'd be the same width.
Yeah, but it's still kind. I'm just saying, is it? Since
It
it's
doesn't
bigger,
feel much more than my destroyer. You know?
Okay. Well, that's sweet.
I was a little nervous at first, but it worked out great. Eagle, do you feel at all like the Anheuser shot's awkward for you here with the way this T-pad is skinny?
A little bit.
Only reason I'm asking is
Because a lot of times you like to start more on the right side.
On the right side, go left, because you got the elevated T, it makes it harder.
For some people, I think it will affect more.
Yeah. This is why we come here to practice, man. Wow, that looks great, Paul. Nice shot, dude. Yeah.
What's the strategy?
I like throwing the flex shot because, like Jerm said, it's awkward for me to throw that straight to turn, and if I lose it left, it's a guaranteed bogey because I don't have the distance to get up and down from back here.
Hardly anyone.
Yeah, if you go out of bounds, you know, you're just
there's a
maybe
snake.
leaking out left.
That's a rare Emporia snake. That's just,
Yikes.
you don't see many of those out here. Anyways,
So I've always done the flex shot.
yeah. Like,
Because if I hit this tree, I still got a chance to get up and down from there.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's a manageable distance.
And then if I go into the woods, I can just pitch out and it's an easy par.
Everyone thinks they need to get so far down the fairway nowadays when you just need to throw in the fairway.
I'm telling you, man. There's
Pick your
best
spots.
advice you can give someone who has a lot of power is save that power for the second shot.
Yeah.
I tell
in.
that people to, I tell that. So many people with the power that I have.
And there's not really any OB on the right, other than
You can go.
parking lot.
Yeah, I mean,
I've seen people do it
I've
somehow.
seen people go OB, right, which is weird. I feel like there used to be an OB line over there, though.
They're up, especially by the basket
Yeah,
on the right.
now you're just kind of OB if you're over there because it's hardly no shot to the pin.
Mm-hmm. Is that far enough? Oh, I got through.
Looks like it is. It's definitely a look. There is a stake about 35, 40 feet in front of me. I know that's 320 to the flag stick, so I don't even have to shoot this. Because we're going over this hill, you can only see the top of the flag anyways. It'd be hard to range this. But I already know it's about 350. Be a little short, maybe a lot of short.
A lot of short.
A lot of short.
Yeah, like I was saying earlier
Big
about
boy,
the-
wow.
when you got the powers and it's like tough to really maintain the level of concentration on the second shot because of how far you throw. You know, it's like tone it down. It's hard to do though.
Yeah, I know.
308, Mike.
Okay. Yeah, I need a driver. Yeah, gonna need a driver on that one.
The longer the drive, the more frustrating the miss.
I ain't missing this.
Oh God,
Kidding me?
tell me about it.
I know the 7 pars you've had this year, that must have felt really bad, Eagle.
Don't hit the base of that tree.
There's some times in the
Yes.
past it's like insane drive, and I've never practiced the approach shot, and it's
whoever
like
practices 167
it's
foot
like
shots. Like, we should practice that because it comes into play so often.
I had like this crazy good wind on hole 2 at JomezPro last year, and I had a like 250 foot approach.
On which hole?
Hole 2, you know, the one
Yeah,
up the
yeah,
hill?
yeah.
Like I carried with the wind,
So 2 huge shots off the tee.
and then just one huge shot. Like,
yeah, okay.
Like
But yeah,
I was in putter approach range, and I chunked it right into the ground. It's like, oh my gosh. 'Cause
Your
it's
birdie
so,
misses
like,
are so rare that you actually remember a story. For me, everything just blurs together.
Woo! Zinger.
Zinger.
Lever.
But
Yep.
Yeah, that's in.
Thanks, buddy.
I thought you were gonna be short. That was crazy. Yeah.
through the cloud breaker.
I guess that
Bob
tree
Breaker doesn't go
isn't
short.
that short, just outside. Very good.
$5 at Walmart. Little mister, little fan.
What's that thing?
It's gonna be like 90 plus all
Rainmaker.
week.
Wow, that feels pretty good.
Sweet.
Hey everyone, I want to talk to you about our friends over at Disc Store. Disc Store has the lowest prices on every disc, backed by a 5% price match guarantee. They offer same-day, fast shipping, and the world's greatest customer service. With a massive selection, unbeatable prices, and the best staff in the world, let them help you with your next order. Use code JOMEZ10 at checkout to save 10% at discstore.com this week only. That promo code works on everything from their wide range of discs and bags all the way to their baskets and their brand new state-of-the-art chain finder. Head over to discstore.com to get your order started. Again, that's 10% off on top of their guaranteed lowest prices with code JOMEZ10 at discstore.com.
And we're on to hole 3, 466 feet. It's a par 3. There's quite a few different routes you can go here. If you're brave, big flex shot out over the out of bounds, but I feel like the two popular plays are going to be a fairway driver down the gap or a big forehand / lefty shot.
In a million years, did you ever think that you'd be stepping up on this hole, no doubt about it, throwing a backhand?
No.
I mean, it's just like the stories that took place at Europe this year. You know, just both you going all backhand and Chandler going all forehand, both on a lead card. Obviously, about a tournament apart in terms of strokes, but it was just it was pretty incredible seeing you commit to that game plan. Even when you like on hole 5 or 6, it was.
Yeah.
You were like a short sidearm pitch away, and you had to do your little horseshoe shot and it rolled away. But like even committing to not doing it for a 80-foot shot, like that to me was like incredible that you committed to that. Did you even think about it for that one shot?
I thought there was like one shot out there where I thought about it.
Yeah.
Because it was such an awkward little backhand pitch.
Yeah.
But right now I'm probably up to maybe about like 100. I'll throw like 150-foot approach shot forehand.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I prefer
Saving that for 2023.
Yeah, I just want to give it time to rest and strengthen it up.
Absolutely.
And like
Yeah.
give the muscles a chance to like relax and be like, okay.
I respect it. All right.
Wow, that's great.
I finally think I got the distance.
I think that's great, dude. Oh,
Parked it.
I've
I was
been trying to
looking
do that for
behind the
years.
basket.
you did
Dang
it years,
I did it.
years later.
Thank you, David. I need to get back to my notes.
I did it. Just put that. Oh, that is spicy. Oh, spicy meatball.
It's okay. Should be safe. Worst kick ever. Like these holes, I definitely feel like I miss out a little bit not
Yes.
having that forehand.
Yes.
But at the same time, it's like getting this hole anyways a bonus. So if I miss it, then it's just like, all right, I'm just like everybody else. And I can capitalize later on.
The forehand holes are limited as far as like huge advantage. This is one that certainly having a righty forehand at the length that your 100% forehand is a huge advantage. But missing it, like you're saying, is only bad if you miss it with a bogey.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you let that maybe translate into the next shot somehow. But
the backhand play definitely is a little bit more technical though. That's where you kind of get hung up. So you have to be a little bit more on point. But when I throw more backhands, my backhand is better. So
for sure.
No,
well, that's like, I think the hardest part about learning the backhand over the course of my pro career was choosing the times to say, no, this thing that I'm very comfortable with, I need to trust the thing that I've been practicing.
Yeah.
And then mixing the two and knowing
Jerm,
when to go
eagle.
with what.
Runners or layers?
Run.
One run.
Run, run, run away.
Yeah?
Hey, hey, hey.
Okay,
I
runner.
feel like you can make it.
I gotta just imagine you're down there to catch it and throw it back, right?
Yep, Mr. Basket's gonna catch it for you.
All right.
He should be laying this up.
You should
Did he make it?
Oh.
Good effort. But have you ever run into that issue? Have you
No,
felt like
I feel like I've never been firing at 100%, you know, forehand and backhand at the same time.
Yeah,
it's
right.
like I kind of have to pick.
one has to give a little bit to make the
Yeah,
other better?
it's kind of like, you know, if my backhand's at 100%, then my forehand may be at like 60, 70%. They're never like firing at the same time.
Is this your drive? No, where's your
Oh,
drive?
I leaked out.
Oh, you want to be. And I just threw my first ever 500-foot forehand. That's good.
You're good.
Okay,
It's probably my turn, honestly.
It is.
I'm gonna go.
Yep.
I'm actually outside the circle, don't you think?
Nice putt.
Thanks.
Brad, Whitey.
Brick. Feels so good.
Ow!
No, I was in bounds. It just went longer than I've ever gone before.
Put it in your notes.
Jules, you don't have to move. Stay up.
Nice.
Thank you.
Jules, will
Great
you
putt.
do a lot of distracting stuff in case, like, I want to get in the moment in case there's worlds and there's people? So, like, move and then move back? Yeah. Thank you. I gotta focus.
How about my notes rattling? Is this distracting enough?
You keep flapping. Gee. Can't control everybody.
Paul. I don't know if you're joking or not.
I am. It's a joke. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry. It's gotten to that point. I'm sorry. It's on me.
I wasn't touching anything. I wasn't moving. I wasn't saying anything. And somehow I still distracted him. On to the brand new hole 4, par 3, 388 feet. As you can see, there's a nice straight, low ceiling tunnel right to the pin with a left to right hillside. There's also the out and around hyzer sidearm play. There is OB on the green. As you can see, that big grip wall is denoting where the out of bounds is. There's also OB long and way right. It's hard to go OB right, but it's also hard to keep the disc near the pin with that left to right slope if you do go out and around. You're gonna see a lot of straight fairway drivers, maybe some forehands as well.
The out and around's kind of like scary because
Especially with the tailwind.
play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you blast one up the middle, then it's like
Will you grab
kind
the
of gonna go where it's
Jonah?
supposed to go.
Yeah.
Jonah?
I love the height for it because it really requires you to drive into that hillside, and the disc should collect into the hill
Yeah.
nicely.
Shout out
Give
to
you a
Joe and
little
Chang.
scoot as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Sent him a nice care package out. Actually, it's going out today. Sarah's sending it out. But this has been changing
like
my
it.
life, so thank you.
You didn't play DDO, right?
No.
So you never had to play that hole.
Nope.
But you watched it, I'm sure.
I watched it. I was
Yeah.
like, why'd they change a
practiced
fun
it.
hyzer?
It was a fun hyzer. It was a little too easy for our game now.
Is
I
it?
think maybe.
Well, there was
But
always
a lot of people would throw it out of
so
bounds.
windy.
Yeah.
I didn't get it that much.
It wasn't a bad hole. I think the only problem with that one is that it was so anti-lefty.
Yeah.
So anti-lefty. There was no play really for it. Unless you had a big forehand, which I guess today's game requires you to have that. That's gonna be short.
Yeah, but that's a putt with
Yeah,
the way
it's
you've
a
been
putt.
putting.
That's the skip I was concerned about. I want to stall that with a little bit of flex,
Yeah.
so it's just plopping on it instead of all hyzer.
There's not OB off of the wall, is there?
No, I think it's the fence.
No, I mean off of this grip wall.
Oh, it looks like it has on the left side. You can kind of see how it's a little bit left.
But there's no flags on the right.
Yeah, it should be about where it always is, about a meter off.
It is, so you don't want to hit that.
Correct.
Okay. So I don't want to go too stable.
Oh, so close. Still fought.
I like the up the middle play, I think. Just because it sits where you want it. I might try a tactic.
Like out, like a flex?
Yeah, just so it like hopefully stops
Yeah, I like
turning.
that. I think it's like a good distance for me that it's hard for me to get there. I need the hill help, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, we'll see. Yeah, Jerm, you made it up there pretty far.
The hyzer got there still.
Unless that's his.
That's his.
Oh.
Dang, good run.
Yeah.
This guy wants to donate
Butter
to
is
charity.
on today, baby.
Sweet.
So
Nice, bro.
Thank you.
I'm safe.
So that OB is inside the circle long. But that really shouldn't come into play if I go sidearm. I don't.
Putt, bud. Shout out to our boy Robbie. Sent me
Robbie
these
Bratton here, dude.
Robbie Bratton.
sweet shorts, crush clothes.
Yeah.
If you want a pair, go to his website. These are freaking baller, and they're
Yeah.
stretchy.
Hey, yeah, do the little split test.
So stretch. Watch. Whoa.
Oh,
Super stretch.
oh, squeeze your legs together? It's a rubber band.
Snap some back.
Nice.
Gives you extra hip rotation.
Dude, that guy had the most hip rotation of all players I've ever seen.
He had like double joints in every joint.
If you've never seen Robbie Bratton throw a disc,
Oh,
you're
geez,
probably
this is tough.
you've probably been playing for
Heady
the last
topper.
6 years
Here you go.
or sooner. But Robbie B out of Houston, Texas.
Huh?
Is he still live in Houston, Paul?
Really? Huh?
Robbie Bratton still live in Houston?
Yep.
It's a miracle.
Dude, how would you describe the way he throws? Or the way
Like
when he was throwing, how would you,
elastic.
elastic?
Yeah, but it was so smooth. It was like
Like 2 or 3 fingers?
2 fingers, but it was like a swaggy little
fingers.
run up he used to have, man.
Oh, Robbie Bratton?
Yeah.
It was kind of
Yeah! He used to clear the King of the Lake or the King Master competition at USDGC.
that was his
Craziest
grip.
line.
He used to go towards like hole 5's basket and turning them over like lines that no one else was daring enough to take.
Yeah, it was.
It was
I don't
fun to
think
watch him.
anybody's thrown like him since.
No.
I remember the
we
like
were gonna see a
original
bunch of-
Discraft like clinic. It
Yeah.
wasn't even really a clinic. I saw him throw. I'm like, I want to try to do that. So I was like trying to like mimic his form
After the
when I
front
was like
9,
12.
before going straight to the back 9 with this, pull up old Robbie Bratton clip and just watch some dude smoke discs.
It was
fun to
really
watch.
cool. Yeah. Hole 5, par 4, 675. This is one of the classics here at the Country Club. Hasn't changed a lick. Out of bounds down the left side, out of bounds down the right side, down and then up. The wind's usually super gusty right here, so you want to throw something with a little anhyzer that gets you in the sweet spot. If you go too far though, trees come up on you and it's a tougher hyzer up to the pin. So technical plus power, that's what you get on this one.
I've been really thinking about the hyzer lately, but with the headwind, it doesn't really make sense right now. I don't.
No, not now. Such a cool hole.
It's a fantastic hole.
Yeah.
I'm glad this is like this course has seen so many changes.
Yep.
This is the kind of hole you want to see. The only thing that's changed is we used to tee off from here, now we tee off from a tee.
Oh, is that stable?
Yep.
Oh, we
said-
throw the best shot ever.
I've ever seen. Is that the best you've ever seen?
This is insane.
I know.
Him and that disc.
Hey, what is that disc?
I
mean-
don't need to write it down. Halo Boss for the W.
Let me get the measurements.
I know people think that I'm just promoting it because it's got my name on it, but I think it's the best fast driver ever made.
Nice.
I really do.
Even with the SDS back in
I
the
think
day.
it's better than SCS's.
I don't know, these Nukies are pretty good, dude.
Ew.
Where'd that go?
It cut rolled safe.
You're like Eagle pretty much today. I don't know. Maybe you should only play 7 events.
You think if we just only played Elite Series and Majors, which is almost what I do.
I mean, that's all I've done.
Yeah, never mind. Let me stop my statement.
Now, if you only pick like the good ones.
Yeah,
that
if you picked and chose.
What, okay, here's a good question. If you could pick only 7 events, well, he's gonna play more than that. So let's say 10 events.
Yep.
What events would you pick? Because
Well,
with the way that my body's acting and falling apart, like I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do so many events per year.
Yeah, right.
Same.
Which ones would they be?
So next year the schedule is going to be different. We're going to be playing different courses. So I'm going to have to go off of what we already played and what we're going to play this year. I'm going to choose based on how the course plays for me.
That's what you should choose.
But also based on payout. I think that's important to, or no, does that not matter to
I
you?
don't think so.
Okay. So
how much, well, question, how much does payout impact your financial situation? Because I feel like
it doesn't.
See, and that's my point.
It
so
doesn't. It really, it should more, but then it does. But it doesn't make that big of a deal, unfortunately.
yeah.
10 events. You know, I keep struggling at Vegas, but I keep thinking that it doesn't make any sense that I'm struggling there.
Yeah.
Which is why I think every time I play these big open
Where's my
courses,
sacks?
and yet those are the ones that have been giving me the
These
biggest
are the new
fits,
whale
even though I'm
sack that I
throwing the
found.
disc longer than I ever did when I was
Eric's
winning
face on it.
tournaments.
Right.
My game plan somehow breaks down in those more open environments. I'm gonna play technical courses like Texas State's. I've got a 6th place finish and 11th place finish last 2 years. Maple Hill, Vermont.
Wait, that's 3.
Yep.
U.S.
Well, U.S. is a given and World is a given, so that's 5.
Europe.
Europe,
Yeah,
6.
Yep, and we're going for 10. Even though I didn't do well this year,
That's
Say Vermont.
Yeah, we got those in.
I would definitely say
shot from where
Portland
that drive
because I just love the area and I want to do better at those courses than I did this year. And I think
Portland's the worst one for you.
Glendevere.
Or not Glendevere. I never played there.
No, not Beaver State Fling. Never again.
Yeah, okay.
Beaver State Fling has shown time and time again. Beaver State Fling is boss.
For the views.
Yeah,
We'll go to spectate.
exactly. I'll cheer you guys on at Beaver State
We'll float
Fling.
down the river.
265 on the ground.
That basket is right in my line.
Let's back up just a little bit because
I tried to make it. Don't hit
Miss
that.
it. Now sit. Sit. Yeah,
Wow, that thing is stable.
that's that Raptor.
Yeah, I'm gonna try this one that
Is
I
that the
just put
tie-dye
back in.
Raptor or the next?
It's the Patriot Eyes, yeah. Yeah, that's the one.
Yep. Limit the mistake. Oh, big skip.
That's okay. That should be good.
All right. What do you do from here?
Yeah.
Never practiced this one.
To the right. And
You gotta throw hyzer wide.
Backhand?
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Because that tree is like right in the way.
Exactly. You could. There's a lot of unlucky things that could
I'm
happen.
almost thinking of the sidearm with the mortar outside of it though.
Yeah, but think about it. If you really mess up the backhand, you're fine.
you
Yeah.
can't go a
Alright,
sidearm
heads up.
that way.
I definitely can, for sure. I'm great at that. Can you back the thing up, the whole thing up?
Yeah, I mean that's just chop.
It should be chopped lever. All right, let's go with the stable one.
Yep. Stable. Yep.
It's got to
I
be
like
stable.
it.
Don't make any mistakes. Don't make any crazy mistakes.
Went deep.
Yeah, a little deep.
That's fine though. See,
me
the
see my
bad
mortar.
mistake is a
I wanna try
inside the
it.
circle putt.
You want to see what I would have done?
I absolutely. Oh, you're going mutant.
I would have.
One angle
wanna try.
hyzer. Just a low guy, yeah.
That's what you would do.
Yeah.
I would
That
do
play too.
I like that.
driver, fan grip.
Yep.
How to throw the upshot from the best drive ever on this hole.
I'm not even like kidding. Like, you get to a drive like this and you start thinking things that you would never think
Yeah.
in a normal approach. You're like,
Yeah.
all right, don't be the biggest idiot of all time. I feel like that's too easy.
It looked pretty easy, man.
Almost like you want to be back for a little bit further.
Oh, yeah. Right. You want to give yourself some buffer that if you
Yeah.
do make a
I
mistake,
just-
it's not that embarrassing.
Yeah.
This year has been the most unlucky year for me. So when I look at all these little limbs and the tree trunks, I'm like, stay away.
Grizzly twist factor.
This is the 19th jumper I've had.
The wind makes that shot kind of tricky.
Yeah. Those
It's
are
always
not
a
on
game time
today.
decision.
Holy cow.
This has got to, I think this is a lot closer, like a ton closer
I
than
think
it's
it's
ever been.
I think it's farther.
You think it's
I think
farther?
100% farther away.
I think it's far.
You think it used to be closer?
I think it
Yes.
is like in between.
Dude, it was so close.
Was it really?
Yeah.
All right, well, let's split the difference and say it hasn't changed.
Okay. Definitely has changed.
It could have been right here. I think
I think it's changed without a doubt.
Okay.
I'm more on your side, Paul.
Because I believe I went OB right there.
I feel like I've always been so close to the basket and out of bounds.
Yeah. And that putt, even though you're so close, is still kind of
Yeah.
sketch.
Well, it's usually the toughest putt of your life because it's like a 100-mile-per-hour headwind.
This is the official flick rolling world championships of this date.
This date.
Deal.
827. Make it. Put it on your calendars, guys.
All right, flick roller, CTP challenge to the next tee. CTT, actually.
Okay. I'll go.
All right. Free entry fee. Anyone will welcome play if they're here in the next 30
Sponsors
seconds.
exemptions.
Yeah, sponsors exemptions. Yeah.
Tasmania in a.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
$100 to everyone else.
I almost went OB.
Final. Oh, Jules is in.
I like that.
Wow, I thought I hated it, and now
Hit
I
the
really
thing.
hate it.
Hit that thing.
Oh my god.
I went over the tee pad.
I think I gotta cut it back to the right. 'Cause I think
Yeah.
if I go left, it's gonna do what Paul's did. I gotta hit the trellis.
Hit Brad. Really good.
That's a mark. That's definitely
I was
a
thinking
mark.
about, I'm going to go.
Oh, lefty flick
little
roller.
lefty flick cut roller.
Oh my god, is that a tilt?
Splice.
It's a splice, the same thing.
Where's the goal? Where are we
The
trying
tee pad.
Nope.
This is really a
I
big
got
day for
last
me.
place.
This is a really big day for me right now.
I got it. I'm almost there.
Jules! Let's go!
Safe.
Yeah, well, it's not really safe.
We're on hole number 6, 339, par 3. This is one of the shorter holes on this entire course. The ideal play is going to be a right-handed backhand shot, throwing it flat, maybe a little flex, getting that overstability to dip left, but you have out of bounds on the left side, so you're not going to want to go too far left.
God, he's good at that.
Honestly, I feel like
Kid's
OB
good at that.
straight comes into play just as much as OB left. Like, I think it's easy
Not
to
for me and
carry
Eags
long.
with the stabs.
No? Are you going, you're not going out and around Heiser, are you?
Oh, no.
We were at DDO this year because it was so windy.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Sit. Oh boy.
I think that might be good.
It could also skip left.
Did you par Eagle?
Dang, I
Yeah.
was not expecting the Eagle to carry that far left with the headwind.
Kind of a cool thing.
Yeah, this is sweet.
Stabs. Stabs hogs.
Stabs hogs? Mm-hmm. Vulch?
Vulch, stabs hogs.
Goodness. What is that thing?
Stabs hogs.
That is Stabes hogs for
It's
sure.
a crazy FD3.
No doubt. It looks like it was baked in a pizza oven.
This is uphill a little.
You see that?
Yes, it is a bit uphill.
Does it move?
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
your phone
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
This sucks because like where I would normally aim my Ulis, the stuff's there.
You don't like that?
Oh, I hate that stuff.
I don't think I do.
I-
I used to love that.
Really?
It was like extra grip.
All right. You get a little video of it. Or I'll get a video of you doing it.
Get up. Oh. See, and that's the uphill tee, man. I hate that.
Yeah, well, I don't know. You have to watch the video.
Yeah.
Yeah, the FPF pin's cool. If there's a USDGC pin out here, it's that one right there. Just wide open, elevated.
Yeah.
Like
oh, you're right.
Nothing but air. That's a weird thing about putting at USDGC. There's nothing to like.
It's tough. I've
line
always
your
had
putt
my
up.
best finishes with my worst putting at that place. But I feel like that's for everybody.
It's so weird.
But I've also had really bad finishes making everything. It's a weird place.
It's been my crux lately is I haven't been able to put anything together. Like I'll drive well or I'll putt well.
I'll just throw that.
And I haven't really been able to put them both together lately. And it's been really frustrating. Well, yeah, but I mean for like an entire tournament, you know, like.
Drift? Didn't really drift, did it? Straight into the wind.
Trying to avoid
Little
being
drift.
the definition
Like
of
get on that wind
insanity
and
by
lift.
trying the same thing over and over
Too
again.
much spin,
So
you
my
know?
practice rounds this week, I've been like putting out when I normally just throw my practice rounds.
Get down.
In.
That's a good effort.
Oh, jeez.
Little tester
When you
coming
think
back.
it's gonna drop and it doesn't. Wah.
Very good. Oh! Didn't back up in time. Dang it. God, I'm so nerdy with my hands.
I know. It's so nerdy to drop things.
It's probably top 10 least favorite things to do. Somebody throws something to you and it's like, dang.
All right, hole 7's par 4, 678 feet. Incredibly tight tee pad here, got a low ceiling. That really is the biggest factor on this entire hole. There's out of bounds on the right side that really cuts in a lot of the fairway that you can't see over the hill. There is a big hyzer play, potentially, if the wind is right, but right now we got a left to right, so that hyzer play is not really viable. Most people are gonna throw a distance driver. The key is you wanna be able to see your disc or close to seeing your disc on the other side of the hill to get past where the low ceiling on the approach really becomes an issue.
New bags. Oh, that looks cool, dude.
Gosh, this left to right's tough for this shot.
He's gonna birdie every hole?
He is. I'm gonna set the course record.
I love
That's
that.
fine. That's fine.
Shot.
Is it in bounds?
Yeah.
You can go ahead.
Okay.
I'll probably
Issues
throw a couple
right now.
here. Just for this wind. Have you done the hyzer in the past?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Oh!
Thanks. Should be perfect, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the right disc for this one. The other one might have flipped.
I wish I was Emerson Keith on this hole.
I just can't believe when this hole was over there, it almost played as hard as it does now. Oh my gosh. Comes out so much spin. And those are definitely long enough to clear the out of bounds, correct?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
It's not hard to get left off the tee. But the problem with left is that there is an entire row of trees and a really low ceiling. If you make it safe down the hill to the right, it really opens up the ceiling and you've got backhand and forehand gaps galore. So it's a scary shot because you're going over out of bounds, but you're rewarded with a much cleaner approach.
I think it's really important to throw something on a lot of hyzer. Just in
Yeah,
case
whatever
you
it
do
is.
throw it into the ground, it'll skip.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't, it's gotta be understable enough to lift. So if you miss it low and you don't have time for it to get the lift, then it'll still skip left.
Yep. The Nordic Phenom. Phenom.
Nerd.
Jeez, Jeremy.
The Nordic Venom.
Really don't have a ton of options on this left side. The only play really is the up high sidearm or the low skip, and I can't necessarily always trust the ground play out here to skip much. It's pretty thick grass, especially in this
He's explaining
Emporia
everything, so
heat.
I'm ready.
Grass is very thick. Jules? Let me get a
270.
measurement and a disc.
Wobbler. That middle tree is always just like, I'm like, just don't hit the middle one, don't hit the middle one.
Got to get that on hyzer.
Let me see that. Where's your grip with that? And where's your pressure?
Right here. And here.
Nice. And then you. Yep.
The control, you're right in that little nook right there.
Yeah.
That middle tree.
Nice shot, dude. Over here is premium.
Yeah.
Premium. This tree is phenomenal. As long as you're not just stymied behind it. I think I haven't really ever tried to go super overstable. Thanks, Jules. No, you're doing great. You can clean up the course like that.
It's a good it's okay miss to be there. It's not exactly where I want.
You want to be more central?
Center.
So for me, I like being at more right or more left so that I can angle my approach in. Dead center is a much harder shot.
Ideally, I like the idea of throwing an overstable disc at this tree and come through this gap.
Yep. I feel that.
Whoa.
So what we're doing out here, obviously, we're always just trying to find the most comfortable approaches, especially in these par fours. You got to see, there's so many different options on how to play them, so much open space.
Good.
But it makes a big difference here if you're left side or right side.
Pickups.
Way short.
Is this the putt?
Yeah.
Oh,
Another thing to note.
This is a big deal.
A lot of open space here, pin high.
It
so
is.
if the hyzer sidearm needs to come in,
Because he's perfect.
high is the way to go.
I'm pretty sure he hasn't missed a hole. And probably, actually. Why would I doubt him at this point? Right to left or left to right with a spin putt is tough, though.
This is, oh my God.
Oh!
Let's go,
Is this
baby.
real? this is, you're gonna have to do a separate video for this.
Let's
Have
go,
a
baby.
day, big fella. Have a day.
Let's go, dude.
That's what winners do.
Let's
Oh
go.
my gosh. My goal is still to beat him.
Hole 8, par 5, 994 feet. Out of bounds left, out of bounds right. That's the theme around here. Rolling hills, really well defined by a nice little tree line and a pond on the left. You'll get to see it right here. 3 good shots to get a birdie. Surprised we don't have anybody trying to play through. So weird.
Yeah.
Not that big of right to
You
left.
think this place would be packed since of mixed doubles?
Right. Oh, dig. Did it bite or no?
Didn't see it.
I'm honestly okay with that because you're out of bounds far up there. Now that's too aggressive. I gotta get angle out of the hand. It's the best shot ever, but hard to repeat.
So, you guys already threw your real shots?
Out of bounds.
Yeah.
Way out of bounds.
Yeah.
I love it.
Uh-oh, don't do the Annie skip.
Yeah, right.
Nice.
All right.
It did a little bit. Eagle just threw one so far.
So far.
So far.
When I practiced with Dickerson the other day, I had my my putt for 2 fall out right side, not even left
3,
side.
you mean?
I mean, I'm putting for 3. Oh boy.
Because at the same time, like, playing short for me now sucks because no forehand. It's like I'm trying to throw one at the pinhead. Whereas if I blast something left, I can honestly have a lot more options on how to navigate a backhand.
Is this,
I stayed in.
oh, that's your first shot? Nice. Yeah,
Never
that's
mind,
blind,
Brad, we're
that's
going with
blind
this.
from the tee. You can't.
I like that.
But now it's another toughie because that out of bounds is everywhere.
Yeah. Will we hug the right side towards this tree over here?
Yeah.
You don't need a whole lot, I don't think.
You don't.
335 to the front of these guys.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
That's money.
I think it might even be OB left.
It might, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's it.
You watching it?
Looking.
Okay.
Sorry.
Those shots feel like they're so good.
I knew I needed to be farther
Yeah,
right.
it needs to be.
But it's tough because if you hit those poofers, then you're OB over there.
I hate the poofs.
Poofs.
Jeremy, gotta go left, dude.
Get some love. Yeah.
Good tree, but dang. Jules, throw me any of my bosses.
Trying to make good decisions for Worlds, but I want to go high.
What you want to go hyzer to the pin?
Yeah. I'll definitely try it, but
What would be your world's play? First round. Last round and first round are different.
I don't know. The hyzer's like really good right now.
The wind's great for it.
Yeah.
It very well could be a good play for worlds.
But par's fine.
That's not going to get it there with the hyzer. Yeah. That would be impressive. Yeah, that's too smart, too good to do anything else.
Okay.
Oh, hit the tree. All right, let's see it.
Hysa.
Come on.
It doesn't. Wow, it didn't.
I think it's gonna come back in bounds. Wow, you're in C1. Oh, did you see that, Paul, or did you just hear it?
What?
Oh my gosh.
Eagle went hyzer.
This shot is unreal.
That one right there, yeah.
What?
How close to that tree are you getting with that?
This probably like missed it by an inch.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he went hyzer over the top and like got back in last second and is in the circle.
This drive. I'd pay $500 each round for this drive.
Oh,
I'm not even gonna throw
this
it.
hole's cost people tournaments.
Too good.
Macbeth went
It's too good, that drive.
bogey free. I think he still ended up winning the tournament, but he was bogey free through the event and then took like a triple circle 8
Yep.
or something like that almost cost him. Yeah. And he ended up winning, but it was, spoiler alert, but it was, it made things interesting.
Great shot.
Thank you.
Every time I come to my shot on the last couple holes, this basket's right in my line.
You stayed in bounds again? Oh my gosh. I love that. Both shots within the meter. Nice
Yeah,
shot.
why are you talking to my disc like that?
I was looking at the wrong bucket.
Oh, you were?
I thought you were just gunning at it.
I mean, even though our tees went, my tee shot went pretty far, this is like going back to what we're talking about on hole 2, where it's like, if you've got the power, use it on your second shot.
Yeah.
Put yourself in position, and then work the magic on the second shot.
Granted, that goes against my game plan. I'm trying to just blast it
Yeah?
down the fairway and miss left if I miss, which I'll probably miss.
Good birdie.
Thank you.
Back to back, chicken shot.
Not one good shot thrown. Well, the putt was good. The putt was good.
Ooh. We're on the last hole of the front 9. Hole number 9, 719 feet, par 4 for the MPO division. This is one of the more technical shots out here at the ECC. You want to get out the gap, give yourself position to go big turnover or forehand on the second shot. There's been a rule change. If you go out of bounds early, you go to the drop zone. But if you were able to clear the cart path, you take it from where you go out. So that's an exciting
Huge.
new rules change.
Huge.
Yidge?
Huge.
Huge.
Huge like the Jerm.
Sorry.
We're on hole 9. Let's do it.
All right.
Yidge.
I think this hole is case in point why Eric McCabe is one of my favorite designers, because he takes feedback so well. That long tee is a great hole, but this right here challenges what he wanted to challenge.
Yeah.
That sidewalk, we were talking about it for years with him, about maybe making that just a play where you went out of bounds.
Yeah.
And after years of testing, he realized that's probably the best rule for the hole. I think what we have right here is an absolutely solid hole where you're not gonna, like, before you could lose a tournament on it.
Yeah.
And I think that now it's just gonna be penalizing if you really make a big mistake, but you can still save your 4, which we could never do before on this hole.
And you know what? The wait is long.
And if that wait nearly as long.
Right. That's a good point. This is gonna be a tough one.
What's that? Oh, there's a little too right.
No, I mean
got
this
longer.
one in general.
Huh?
This one in general to get the bird.
Oh, always.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right in the middle. Perfect.
Wow.
Fighter pilot.
My goodness.
Getting ready for my world's walk-off. Thank you. Meanwhile, your competitors you're playing with.
3 months ago,
Oh my gosh, how flippy is it? And case in point why that was almost nearly perfect. If that hits the grass before it hits the sidewalk, I think you're in bounds.
Yeah.
Or did it hit the grass
I
first?
think it just caught
But like
the
4
edge of the
feet
grass.
shorter, that grass is thick enough that you're not going to go OB, which is playing to the best side of the fairway, the left side, best angle in. And being inches away from perfection, I don't think should cost you 2 strokes.
Yeah.
1 stroke for sure. For anyone designing a course, does a bad shot, is it a double penalty or is it a single penalty? I think double penalties become questionable in the ethics of what we're trying to do. Like, if you put yourself in a really bad spot.
I have a legitimate chance to save my par now. Like,
But you're penalized, and you're not necessarily going to. Right here, I actually did see Gannon Burr save it with a big putt, and I was on the same car with Simon, and he missed a shorter putt to save it, but I'd never seen anyone else ever do it before.
It's crazy.
It is so crazy.
Was it just a miracle turnover?
Total.
Yeah.
Simon did it first, and then Gannon was like, all right, I'll try that, and just match it because that's what kids do.
Yeah.
He was so upset about his tee shot that he was like doing this with his hat, and like when we got to the drop zone, his hat was gone, and he pulled the seams off the, the strap.
I don't think so. I don't think this is really doable. Tight right there.
Yuli, from that stake, it's near 230.
Yeah, it's just this super tight.
No, the
I have to
angle's ridiculous. But just for distance-wise, it
Thank you.
can help. Maybe. What did I say to Yuli for distance? 235 or 230?
From
From the red stake.
that seems about right. What did you measure?
Too
from
far?
over there?
Yeah, that's why I said it out loud, but yeah, OB long.
Just wanted to see if it was even doable.
Real frip. Real frip.
I mean, I couldn't have thrown it any better than that, and that was like
Yeah.
tight with as much turn to get a flight.
Yeah.
I like that.
That looks so
I
good.
think that was the best shot I've ever thrown.
That was so good.
It's like the disc that I've always needed. Because everything
What
else
is it?
is like, it's the original Razor Claw.
Okay.
It kind of flies like what an Envy would fly like, or what I imagine
Yes.
it would be.
No. Did you see mine?
You're right in the opening.
Oh. Okay. Must have
So
kicked out.
Kicked out or
Air
just got some of
bouncer?
this grabby grass.
All right.
Huh.
Are you throwing forehand from there?
I could, for sure. But it's almost kind of like, is it necessary?
Yeah, is it necessary? Right. Save it for the is it necessaries.
No!
No!
I
Give
thought
it
it
to
was
him.
out, and then I was pretty sure it was in. Oh, toilet bowl. Oh my gosh, that's a bummer. Nice save. Oh,
You still got the rest of them.
I know. All right, that's gonna wrap it up for the front nine here. Paul? Eags?
3 down.
Sloppy 8 under for me. Shoot.
Lost a couple out there.
Lost a couple strokes. No, that was phenomenal. The course is attackable, which is to note because we don't normally see that in April out here. And if it's gonna stay at this type of wind, I would say expect the 6 to 8 unders to happen occasionally, but more likely the hot rounds are gonna be in that 5 to 7 range.
Yep.
On the front. Back 9, probably about the same. I don't
Yeah.
know, is that harder on the back?
I don't know, let's see.
Let's see.
Let's see.